When you draw a still life object such as this little, I don't know if it's a bear or a mouse, it's got some funny little whiskers, whatever it is, we want to pose it at a challenging pose. This is straight to the front, this is straight to the side. When we pose it that way, there's not enough work for us to do. We need to confuse ourselves a little bit by doing a little to the front and a little to the side. And we're also going to help ourselves by using something called a viewfinder. This is a viewfinder. It's kind of like a frame. The viewfinder should go the same direction as our still life object, and we want to focus it in, and it can help us see this negative space, this little triangular piece of negative space, and this, and this. Negative space is a lot like pieces from a puzzle. If you take one out, it leaves a hole, but the hole is exactly the shape of the part that surrounds it. And that's what the viewfinder helps us to do. It helps us to put those together like pieces of a puzzle. Professional artists do this all the time, and sometimes they hide things in the background that give us some clues about what their ideas were. This viewfinder is also done in a ratio, so the outside of this viewfinder is the same proportion as the inside. So if I make a little frame like that, then if I draw the negative space, this is a little bit larger, but the ratio is the same. So if I go around like so, here's the little arm, makes a negative space, the leg, kind of up and up. And this is basically the negative space of that. I did it really lightly, and the reason I did it really lightly is I want to be able to make changes if I need to. Now this is a contour drawing. Contour drawings are all about observation, not making things up, but using observation, making slow, careful lines. Sometimes they look even kind of shaky because when you do them slower, they shake a little bit. Just like when you're riding your bike and you go really slow, the bike starts to wobble just a little bit. So they have that kind of wobbly look. There's the outside, a little bit bigger, but basically the same form. That's just the start. Then you start doing some of the inside lines. Here's the inside of the ear, overlapping of the arm. Kind of goes down like this. The belly goes like this. His cute little pink bow tie is crooked. I see this eye, but I don't see that eye. And his little nose, I think he is a bear because he has a bear's tail. Boy, is that messy. Some of the inside lines, some of the stitching. And that's the basic form. So go around the outside, then do some of the inside lines, and next will be some of the detail.